Why is gerrymandering bad for fair elections? Have you ever wondered how the lines on a map can change the outcome of an election? That is the essence of gerrymandering, and it can be quite harmful to fair elections. So, what makes gerrymandering a problem? Let's break it down. Gerrymandering occurs when political leaders manipulate the boundaries of electoral districts. Instead of reflecting the true preferences of voters, these lines are drawn to give an unfair advantage to a particular political party or group. This practice goes against the idea that elections should representing the will of the people equally. Every 10 years, districts are redrawn based on census data to ensure that each district has equal population representation. The goal is to create districts that fairly representing the political and demographic makeup of the population. However, when gerrymandering happens, those in charge of drawing the lines can concentrate or dilute certain voters' power. For example, they might pack voters from the opposing party into a few districts. This means that while those voters win in those districts, their overall influence is reduced in the surrounding areas. Alternatively, they can crack voters by spreading them thinly across many districts, making their votes less impactful. The result: the party controlling the redistricting process can secure more seats than their actual share of the vote would suggest. This distorts election outcomes, allowing politicians to choose their voters instead of voters choosing their representatives. It weakens accountability among elected officials and can diminish voters' confidence in the electoral system. Gerrymandering also has a negative impact on racial and ethnic minority groups. It can draw district lines in ways that reduce their ability to elect candidates of their choice. This practice is illegal under the Voting Rights Act, yet it still occurs in various forms. Oddly shaped districts often do not reflect natural or community boundaries. This disconnects representation from the actual distribution of the population. When districts are drawn unfairly, it can lead to a number of issues. First, it distorts representation, meaning election results do not match what voters truly want. Second, it weakens the principle of one person, one vote, making some votes count less than others. Third, it allows politicians to manipulate district lines for their own gain, reducing competition among candidates. Furthermore, gerrymandering dilutes minority voting power, undermining equal representation. Lastly, it erodes public trust in the election process and democratic governance. Fair redistricting should create districts that accurately reflected population changes and voter distribution. This ensures that every vote carries equal weight and that there is genuine competition among candidates. Gerrymandering undermines these goals by prioritizing political advantage over fair representation.